We're going live in 2 minutes from Frosty's Bar and Grill. Mic check for Chris Young. All right, we're going live from Frosty's Bar and Grill in 1 minute. We're doing a mic check for Chris Young. Chris, are you out there?
You're going to text this to me.
Hi, good evening. I'm Becky Daylor, and this is my husband, George Daylor. We want to thank you all for joining us for our 2020 8th Annual Steak and Wine event.
And I'm Kristen Andrews. This is my husband, Steve Andrews. We are co-hosting with George and Becky tonight. And like she said, this is our 8th year. We want to thank everyone for the awesome support we've had so far. And we are looking forward to a really fun night. Thanks for joining us.
All right, welcome everybody. You're stuck with George and I tonight.
Yep.
I don't know if that's going to be good, bad, or indifferent, but we're going to find out. So first off, welcome everybody for joining us. I just want to do a little bit of event logistics. We are absolutely crushing this auction site, so hopefully you can see. I want to talk a little bit about technology first. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. We are going to be going live tonight.
Thank you. New bids.
Yep.
Thank you.
Jim Gross just popped in on a bid. We're going to be going live tonight with our 4 live items at 8:15 for the Trap Shoot Party, 8:30 for Jansen Manure, 8:45 for the Grand Marais rental, and 9:01 for our Blessed Guitar. So that's probably the most important part. All of our bidding automatically closes at 9 p.m. So make sure you get your bids in on time. It is 8:02 according to my clock, and we're going to be on a pretty rigid schedule. So if you're watching me and I'm a little blurry, hopefully we don't have any technology issues, but in the lower right-hand corner of your YouTube screen, you should see a little settings check or a little settings gear. If you click it, you can change your resolution, and hopefully everybody can hear us and see us. So Chris Young's my go-to. So if I'm saying Chris, it's to check audio and to check video. Hopefully everybody gets registered. And if you have any registration issues, my email and text messaging, my phone number is available for text messaging on the homepage. So don't be afraid to call me if you want to get a bid in and it's just not working. Credit cards. Credit cards are required to bid. They are not required to pay. I'll say it again. You can pay by check. You can pay by cash. You do not have to pay by credit card. I know that's important to a lot of us, and we avoid those fees. You can pay directly. We will be coordinating pickup and drop off and payments. Yep, starting tomorrow. I think that might be it. So we're going to keep rolling here and watch the bids come in. George has got some info on cash donations and sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all our cash donators. Bill and Jerry Andrews, Father Pop, Pierce Fire Relief Association, Pierce Lions, F&M Bank of Pierce, Natalie's Salon, Stuckmeyer Construction, Ruth Clemens, Vernick and Rob Clemens, Vernick Manufacturing, Summit Fire Protection, Pure Sanitation, CM Pest Control, Hennigan Insurance, Emblem Brenny Funeral Service, Little Falls, Remax, Paula Quinn. Thanks again very much for all your donations.
So
And
all
at any point in time, folks, you can certainly donate. If you're not interested in an auction item or you're not getting, you can punch, click, and you can donate.
absolutely. So there's a donation link on the left. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again to our sponsors. You can click on additional info on the left side of the auction homepage, and there's a sponsor link in there as well. I didn't talk too much about this. This is our leaderboard screen. I mentioned this. I'm hoping you can see this at home, but we'll be interacting with this all night. So when we bid live, bids will go here. We'll rattle them off, and hopefully this works great. So all the live bidding will be done through the auction site. So if you're not registered, now is a great time to get registered and get ready to bid. So just like this, we have an anonymous bid, $401 on the Michael Kors purse. And here's another one. Rosie Prisavilla just came in,
Thank you very much.
$175 for the welcome sign. So
Great.
we are going to shift real quick and bring Deborah on camera and let her talk a little bit about why we're here, and that's Holy Trinity School.
Thank you, Deborah.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so, I don't even know how to explain all of this. You know, as you're sitting here making budgets out and last year and COVID comes and you're thinking about, well, you know, we fundraise a lot of money. How in the world are we ever going to do this? And I don't know, God gave us Steve on our advancement committee, because who else would be more knowledgeable about technology and contacting people and trying to set this all up for tonight. There's my husband waving his hand as if he knows technology. Yep. But anyway, so, you know, Holy Trinity has been here a long time, 34 years, going on 35. Long before that, of course, Catholic education has been a big part of our community. I am just amazed at the support that we get from our community for the faith formation and academic excellence that we provide for the children in our community. I hear now and again from high school teachers. The other day I was at the doctor's office. I'm all healthy and everything, just my annual checkup. And she said, I love that school. My kids are coming here. I mean, it really speaks volumes to our community, to what Holy Trinity has to offer for your children. So again, thank you for all of the bidding tonight and your financial support. This is really important for us in meeting our budget and paying our teachers. Especially, I ask you to pray for our teachers. This year is really a tough year in education, and all of the things that they're changes in education that they have to do that they weren't really educated in, but they've been great. We've really built a great foundation in continuing to provide that awesome faith formation and academic excellence. So thank you once again. God bless you. And I certainly hope you enjoy the next hour, because this has been very entertaining. Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah.
Okay, so thank you, Deborah, for those happy words. I just checked with Kristen. We're at $46,000 against our goal of 80, so we'll be watching that total as we rattle off things over the course of the next hour. So one thing I wanted to mention was that donation link on the left. We can make pledges. One of the things we're asking you to pledge is your dinner ticket. So we have a $40 pledge card for basically to buy the dinner that you didn't get, unfortunately.
Last year, you know, obviously this year, folks, we're not able to give you a meal and be here and have your camaraderie. So we're asking if you feel to give that and whatever. Really appreciate it.
So we're going to talk a little bit about here. Kristen did tell me. So here's a little secret on the live auction items. Those will open up 15 minutes prior. So we saw some bids come in on the trap shoot party already. Let's just let her rip. You want to bid?
And on the
Go
live
for it.
auction
So
items,
yeah. So what's going to happen is 8 o'clock. We opened up trap shoot. We'll open up Jansen Manure at 8:15. We'll open up Grand Marais House at 8:30. We will close those off when bidding stops. So if you want to get bids in, please do. We want to talk a little bit about all of our auction items and thank our donors. This event would never happen if we didn't have the amazing support both on the bidding side and on the donation side. So we're going to talk about items 1 through 25 real quick. And we'll do this for the next 5 minutes until we get ready to go into live auction. So item number 1, wine barrel furniture donated by Jim and Carol Andrews. I've seen it myself. Pictures don't do it justice. Super, super unique. Handcrafted out of wine barrels. Auction number 2, item number 2, kids picnic table donated by Jamie and Michelle Lickey. Super Bowl party number 23. We'll talk about that one. That one is donated by Kristen and I, Allison and Keeter Posh, and Chrissy and Tom Milner. So that's item number 23, up to $2,300. So that's fantastic. George, you want to rattle a couple off?
Yeah, where are we going? We're gonna go.
We'll go number 3 there on the gun.
3 in the gun. 6.5, 300 Weatherby gun donated by Litke's Vet Clinic. Thank you very much. We're at.
Yeah, what are we at on the gun?
Under 2,000.
Yeah, about $2,000 on the gun.
Viking helmet signed by Kirk Cousins. Now we're all questionable about how good Kirk is, but hey, that's all right. It's going for the kids at the school, right, folks? Donated by Minnesota
It
Vikings.
is. Yeah, $450 is the total on the helmet at this point.
Peace Fence Rail Quilt donated by Buckman Christian Mothers. The good old gals get together and make those quilts. What a blessing that is. We don't have. It's awesome. Thank you.
Next one here, St. Cloud Rocks Game Suite. We did this. We were lucky enough to do this one last year for a group of 6. All you can eat and drink during a Rocks game of your choice. That's donated by the St. Cloud Rocks. Ron's Custom Egg Baking. It's a $675 certificate for egg baking. Super Bowl parties up to $2,500. Keep it coming, and we'll make it good. Kindergarten class canvas. So these canvases are amazing. If you haven't seen them, donated by Dan and Bobby Brisk. Bobby takes these pictures herself. She gets them done.
She's a photographer. She does a wonderful job.
Yeah, featuring the kids of the
Thank you very
classes. And these are ranging right now. Actually, they're coming up right now. This is perfect. 3rd grade's at $225, 5th grade's at $500, 6th grade's at $900. Val Stengel just put in a $426 bid on the purse.
Thank you, folks. Keep
The bids coming. Looks like the lily pad's at $850. So this is awesome. All right, George, we are on.
Homemade sandbar toys donated by 4-year All-American Clint Poster. Thank you, Clint. They look pretty cool. I know if I was a child, or when I was a child, I certainly would like to play with them. Traeger Grill and accessories donated by Steve and Kristen for the Design Electronics. Thielen Meat certificate donated by Deborah Brisk. She is a engineer out of the cities. And anyway, thank you very much. Those people, thank you. Relaxation gift basket and massage certificate donated by Lisa and Tina Bozer. Lisa Lightfrost and Tina Bozer.
Oh, there's our first
Thank you
dinner
very much.
pledge. So thank you for those. Those will pop up as well.
All right, Steve.
Homemade canned goods donated by Marilyn Vernick. Those are always really popular. Case of homemade syrup donated by Joe Prisabilla. I didn't mention that Joe was going to be here with us, and unfortunately he couldn't be. So all of our best wishes to Joe. It's really difficult to do it without him. I have a few of his jokes in my back pocket, but I don't
I
really
was gonna
it's
say, I can't remember. He told me one the other day, but I don't think I should say it on the air. Right, Joe?
So hopefully he's watching us botch this good. for
God
the next
bless you,
hour.
Joe, and I hope everything went well.
4 decorated sheet cakes donated by Joan Sineski. Those are also pretty hot. I think where are we at on the sheet cakes? I think we're north of $500 on 4 cakes. And they ask that you use those within a year. $460. Stella and Dot accessory basket donated by Ashley Toops. All right, just a couple left.
Half a beef donated by Opie Gall. And processing donated by Mick and Don. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. In the past, we've bought the beef and we bid it, but it's great. It's absolutely great. It's up $2,000 anyway, whatever. So
About
thank you very
$2,000 a
much.
piece.
It's
So
great.
here's a new bid on the gun, or actually the trap shoot party. What are we at? $2,352. We haven't got there yet. We are 1.5 minutes from going live on the trap shoot, and it looks like we are blowing it out of the water. So this is going to make our job
I'll
super
let you
easy.
do the Super Bowl being you donated it.
Yeah, so Super Bowl party for 8 to 10 people. I mentioned this before. So food, games, beverages, transportation, for Super Bowl, which is scheduled in February. The date's there, so super easy to schedule that one. Welcome sign donated by Paul and Michelle Harold. And then lastly, on our first group of 25 is the airplane ride for up to 3 people. That's donated by John and Carmen Britz.
Well, John has got his own runway. It's actually a grass runway. It's right out at his home. It's a beautiful place, southwest of Buckman. So if anybody's wondering where this airplane takes place, thanks again, John and Carmen.
Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. We are sitting here at 8:14, so we are right on schedule. We are going to focus our efforts for the next 5 to 10 minutes specifically on the trap shoot. So we've already got bids coming in on the trap shoot. Kristen's going to keep an eye on our bid history, and we will shut this down when the bids stop coming in. We have to be done with this by 8:24. So $2,552 is Jamie Litke. So anyone that wants to bid on the trap shoot party, let's rifle them in as fast as we can. We've got $125 on the blanket and wine basket. We have 8 minutes to go on the trap shoot party. So who's looking out at the trap shoot? What do we have for bidding history, Kristen? How many bids on that so far?
Jamie Litke is current high bidder right now. He just outbid Don Gruber and Deborah Myram. So
All right,
Jamie is currently winning.
Step up on that's $100. No max bids on the live auction item. So get your finger ready to bid and hit go. What's the number?
Jamie is currently winning at $2,552.
So we need a $2,652 bid. By the way, Jamie, your number algorithms really throw off the step up. So we always know if Jamie Litke's on it at one point in time, if it's $251 or $452 maybe. So we like that.
Thank you very much for being
I was supposed to also ask Shelly Hennigan to be quiet via Chrissy Milner. It sounds like they're getting a little bit rowdy wherever they're hanging out. So
Jamie's still the current high bidder.
So we still have Jamie at what are we at?
2,552.
2,500.
Oh, there goes Deborah.
So Deborah's 2,700 on the trap shoot party. By the way, this is Joyce and Tom Leidenfrost. Kathy and Wes Wincher are hosting. They've hosted this party for years. It's one of our key events. We're at $2,800 with Don Gruber.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Sounds like it's an almost all-day event, at least an afternoon. Food, drinks, entertainment, all of it's included. We are at $800 on the Divine Pizza Party, $2,600 on the Super Bowl party. But back to the live item. What are we at? $2,700 or $2,800?
$2,800.
So $2,900 from Allison Posh.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. You bet.
Yeah, we've got just under $3,000 on the live shoot, and we have 8 minutes before I'm going to shut it down. So let's rifle them in.
Currently, Allison is winning at $2,900.
So we have Allison Posh at $2,900. Next bid is $3,000 or more. So keep them coming. Yeah, and the trap shoot party does include all traps, targets. I'm the worst. Do you know anything about shooting traps?
Oh, yeah. No, actually, I just can't hit them.
They're going to feed you.
I know how
They're
they
going
do
to
it.
give you drinks.
Yeah.
You can bring a lot of people with you.
Yeah, so it's a group of a minimum of 25.
Currently, Allison is still winning. Oh, there comes Don.
$3,000 from Don
Thank
Gruber.
you. Thank you. Yep.
That's as close to an auctioneer as you might get. All right. Okay. So somebody noticed that the Jansen Manure is also open up. We will address that one directly at 8:30. So take a hard look at the left. We're at $3,100 from Don Gruber. On the $3,200 from Deborah, we've got a little bit of a bidding war. This is making our job super easy. Keep rifling them in, and hopefully this keeps working.
Deborah is the current high bidder, $3,200.
$3,200. We need a $3,300 or more bid to take that one over, and we have 6 minutes to do it. $575 on the picnic table. There's the $3,300. We need $3,400 on the trap shoot party. And the canvas, 6th grade canvas, is $1,100. So
That's great.
What is our overall total at this point in time, Kristen?
1 second here.
$3,800. Yep.
We are currently at $52,912.
So overall, $52,900, and we are adding as fast as we possibly can. Don Gruber, $3,800. We need a $3,900 bid, and we have 5 minutes to do it. So let's keep it going.
That's awesome, people. Thank you very much. God bless each and every one of you that are donating here. We appreciate it very much.
Jansen Manure hauling's coming in at $1,100. Let's drive that one up. Jamie Lickey, $4,000.
All right.
This is awesome. Keep it up. I've got a message coming into me, so I got to check it here.
Like the auction song goes. Hey, been all right, sir. What are you gonna do on the boys? Open up the beds and let them run. Now here we go. We'll put shoe 29. I don't know the rest of the words, but anyway.
That was a good roll, George.
Yep.
All right, so we are at 8:18. We have 5 minutes to go before we're going to look to wind down the Trap Shoot Party for 25, hosted by Wes and Kathy Winter and Tom and Joyce Lightenfrost.
Jamie is the current winner at 4,000.
Yeah, Jamie is the current lead bidder at $4,000. Janice Jansen,
Thank you. New bid. Thank you.
$150 on the blanket and wine basket from Janice.
Don Gruber. That's
45.01.
Girl, Don.
So Don, you're not, or Jamie, you're not the only one that can go off numbers, so that's awesome. 45.01. We're looking.
Dinner ticket donation. Thank you.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Making
Somebody's
this-
got to outbid Steve on that. He's been working at that all week. So
Don
Steve's
Gruber.
thinking, I want to
Yeah,
play
exactly.
it.
Let's let that rip. That's okay. It should drive it up. All right, we've got another $40 anonymous
Thank
pledge
you.
for
Thank you
dinner
very
ticket.
much.
That's
really
awesome.
appreciated. That's excellent.
Allison, $800 on the half-day pontoon ride. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Danny, Coach Sarah, that boy.
Don
And we've
Gruber.
got 47.01 on the shoot happens. Who got in
Awesome.
between?
That's just Don.
Okay, just Don.
Don really wants it. Yep.
All right, we've got 625 anonymously on the first grade canvas. We have 3 minutes to go before we close the trap shoot party. So let's get those bids in. We need a bid of $4,800, 48.01 or more.
2,000. Where you at with that?
Jamie
Jamie
Lickey at
Lickey.
$5,000 on the trap shoot party. We need a bid of 51.01 to take that one away. 51.01. And we've got a pesky fly. John bid me, so thanks. You called it. Yeah.
Thanks, brother-in-law.
He's sitting at my parents' house right now laughing because he just outbid me. And I just got, oh, by the way, text notifications. You should be receiving text notifications when you get outbid. So then you click the link on the bottom. It'll bring you right to that item. And then in the case of this one, you just enter 425, place bid, and then on the bottom, you have the ability to place it anonymously or just click place bid. And then just like that, it's going to pop up. Oh, just like that, I outbid him again.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Jamie's still winning at 5,000.
So I should mention, we do have probably about a 10-second delay.
Don just,
51.01.
yep.
Yep.
Don just.
Don is in, Don Gruber is in, 51.01. We have 2 minutes on this live trap shoot party.
Good job. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you, Carol. Andrew's new bid there.
Nathan Gruber,
Nathan.
650 on the first grade canvas. We are looking for a bid of what, 5,200?
52.
52.
Oh, no. Jamie's back in.
Jamie.
5,226.
All right, Jamie's
All right,
in,
all right.
$5,226. We need a $5,326 bid. And we have 2 minutes to do it, 120 seconds. 2 minutes.
Kevin's on the tractor and the cars there.
So we're gonna ask everybody that's still in on this. It looks like it's Jamie and Don. Deborah's pecking away at her phone. We might show up here. She's shaking her head no, so I do have that. So we're gonna ask Jamie and Don to get those bids ready. We have 1 minute to close this, and our current high bidder is, oh, we've got a $2,000 anonymous bid on the sixth grade canvas.
Excellent, excellent.
And how are we sitting on live trap shoot? We've got 1 minute to go.
Refreshing here. Jamie Litkey, $5,226.
Yep. All right.
Jamie Litkey, $5,200 on the live trap shoot. We have 30 seconds to go. Don Gruber, are you out there? Anyone with Don Gruber that can send me a text and let me know if she wants in on this? I think Chris, she might be with you. Shoot me a text and let me know where we're at so we can close this one out. We need a bid of $5,300 on the live trap shoot from anyone in the next 30 seconds, or we're going to close it down. Oh, she's working on it, so here it comes. So we are not there yet. Jamie, get ready to go.
10 seconds.
New bids. Thank you very much, folks. Thank
No,
you.
she's working on it. Don Gruber, 5401. So we need a 5501, and we got to be quick. We are going to shut this down very quickly. Jamie, are you out there? going to text you right now. So you can text me back if you want to get in, because we need to close it up and get on to the other fun stuff. So thank you, everyone. This is amazing.
Thank you, it's right, yes.
Jamie Litkey.
Jamie Litkey, 5625. Done. It's back in your court. We're going to keep it coming. I am outbid.
5625, all right, 5650.
Yep, 5625 from Dawn. She's coming back. Jamie, get ready to go. Don Gruber,
Here
5725.
we go now.
Jamie, I'm just wondering if you want to be in. So I'm communicating with text.
$725.
So just real quick, we do have we probably have a 10-second live delay, so we're trying to give it time to come back to us, because by the time it gets to you, you're about 10 seconds behind. So I'm just checking back with Jamie Litkey. Dawn is the winning bidder. We need a bid of.
She is winning with 57.25. So we need a winning bid of 58.25.
So 58.25 from Jamie Litkey. We're going to give a 10-second leg and 20-second extra.
Thank you, Nathan.
And Jamie's probably super confused because I'm texting him and he's wondering what exactly is going on. So what is our winning bid on live trap shoot?
$5,725 to Don Gruber.
So $5,700. We're looking for a $5,800 bill from Jamie Litkey. We are closing this up right about now.
It's a good thing you're not texting me, Steve, because these fat fingers aren't made for texting.
All right, Jamie's in at 58.26.
All right.
So Don Gruber, the ball's in your court. We are at 8:25. We're hopefully shutting this down shortly. Rachel's got me on text. I'm just going to ask Jamie to do the same. She's coming back. So Jamie, we're going to be waiting on you. We're at $6,000.
I'm sure hoping everybody can see my pretty side here, Steve. You think everybody can out there?
So I'm sending Jamie a message.
Milner, all right, attaboy. Dennis, there comes in.
So we are at $6,000. We need $6,100 on the live trap shoot party.
Thank you, folks. That was absolutely awesome. That's wonderful.
We're going to give Jamie a few seconds to
Well,
respond.
Don is in at 6,001.
Don is currently high bidder at $6,001.
Where are we at, Steve? We're almost done.
We're looking to wrap this up. And Jamie
Thank you. Yes, new bid there, homemade syrup.
is with me right now, so I'm going to try to get this verified, and then we're going to move on to our next item.
That Weatherby looks like a nice weapon.
So we're at $1,050 on the Pioneer bench, and we are going to close down the live trap shoot. It looks like at $6,000. I'm going to walk back right now and close it up. George, you want to take a look at those next items? Thank you, Don.
Thank you very much, folks. All right, Steve, where am I at here? The next 25s every time?
Yep. Starting with
Everything you do,
the
okay. All right, we got another half of beef donated by Opie Golf. Processing donated by Nathan and Kerry Gruber. Thank you very much, folks. Half of beef's always nice to have in the freezer, especially when we had the COVID stuff. We couldn't go to the stores. Blanket and wine basket donated by Unity Bank of Pierce. Thank you very much. Halloween decor and wine donated by Mrs. Barb Miller. Now, Mrs. Barb Miller is a teacher at our school. She's what grade is she? 4th grade. Yes, I should know that. She taught William last year. Yeah, very good. Nice gal, wonderful lady. Thank you very much for donating. Vikings football signed by Kyle Rudolph. Now, donated by the Minnesota Vikings. Kyle Rudolph is not an actual Minnesota boy, is he? The Thielen kid is, right?
Yep.
Okay, anyhow. But Kyle Rudolph's great. He's wonderful with cancer. Someone told me that he's got an actual whole floor that he goes and visits and spends time, so he's a wonderful individual. And we appreciate that very much. Scratch off lotto tree. $150 in scratch off lotteries donated by Kitty Sawin. Thank you very much, Kitty. You never know, you can win there.
All right, I'll rip off some of these. We've got the farm photo in St. Isidore decor donated by Father Ken Pop. So thanks, Father, for that one. Do we have a total on that one? Are we tracking where we're at on these?
St. Isidore now, that is the patron saint of farmers. And obviously that's our community.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Father.
Old Bank Pizza to Go, donated by Chris and Rachel Young. They're lucky enough to have the original Old Bank Pizza oven and recipe. Their pizza's great, so thank you for donating that. Do we have a balance total on Old Bank Pizza Party?
What number is it?
We are on probably number 30-ish, 31.
Yeah.
Refreshing right here.
While she's looking that up, refurbished chair and wine donated by Mrs. Barb Miller, teacher at the school. Thank you for that. And Highlander cow canvas photo donated by Jet Photography.
$7.50 on the Old Bank.
So we are
Pizza Party.
$7.50 on the Old Bank Pizza Party. And Chrissy Milner is offended because I didn't congratulate her on her live bid. So congratulations on your bid,
Oh, Shelby
Chrissy.
just bid
Shelby
$3.50
just bid $350 on the St. Isidore decor.
Fisherman's package donated by Becky Wrench, Century 21, Atwood. Thank you very much, Becky. That's the one that was ribbon Steve there, and that got raised up. Thank you. Scrap metal garden trellis donated by Natalie and Alex Gruber. Looks pretty cool, you know, and thank you very much. Jansen's sweet corn. We all know Jansen's sweet corn. 22 cup bags of frozen corn and 10 dozen from 2021 season donated by Jansen's Sweet Corn. Thank you very much, Roger and Janice.
All right, so moving on. We have just a few more to go here, and then we are going to jump to Jansen. We are at 8:30, so to stay on schedule here. Homegrown and canned goods donated by Mary and Morris Young. Bowling party at Piers Lanes donated by Joe and Sharon Bell. So thank you for that. Mega Touch donated by Midwest Coin Concept, Superior, Wisconsin. And St. Cloud State Huskies t-shirt and ticket voucher donated by SCSU.
Patio set and heater donated by WBE and Premium Concrete. Now, there's a little heater, I guess. It sits right in the middle, right?
Yep.
You got a couple of chairs around and you sit there and whatever. It's pretty neat.
All right.
Where the hell am I at here now? I got
So
the
let's look here. We've got dessert of the month. Did I miss one though? Yes, I did. Mac tool sets, 3 sets. Donated by Sparky's Tools, Rob and Kelly Becker.
Currently at $1,000.
That was at
Very
$1,000.
awesome. Thank you.
Stand-up paddleboard donated by Anonymous. Minnesota Golf Bundle donated by Pine Ridge Golf Course in Motley. 18 holes with cart at Northwood Hills Golf Course, and there's a $35 gift certificate from Fiddlesticks. And just a few more until we get to item 50, and then we will jump into the Jansen Manure live auction item.
Where are we at, Steve?
We are on
You got 'em all?
the Game Changer Lily Pad.
Game Changer Lily Pad. No, I don't know. I was just visiting with the folks with Stephen and Kristen, and I wondered if it would hold a fat guy like me. They said it would. So if anybody's questioning what it'll do, I guess it's a pretty neat deal.
Absolutely. So Blackstone Grill donated. That's also an anonymous donation. Taylor's Falls Getaway Package, 2 nights camping, kayaking, and a riverboat tour for 6. And then lastly, half-day pontoon rental on Your Boat Club, one of their lakes and rivers. It's a half-day pontoon rental donated by Your Boat Club. So we are going to
Luke
switch.
Piava is the owner of that. He's Buckman school kid.
We are going to switch to Jansen Manure Hauling. Where are we at on Jansen Manure
We
Hauling?
currently have an anonymous bid for $1,500.
All right, wonderful.
Sitting at $1,500. Like I said, there is a little bit of a lag. If you're wanting to bid on these items, please keep an eye on the live bid section on the left, and please jam those bids in as soon as possible. We have to close these down. This one will close down at 8:40 sharp. So we do have to get through a fair amount of stuff here. So how are we sitting, Kristen? We have an anonymous bidder,
Anonymous bid at
1,500.
$1,500.
We're looking at
Thank you
1,600
very
or
much.
more on the Jansen Manure Hauling. This is the detail on this one. I got to find that.
Joe always said that Janice did it with her bikini on. I never actually seen it. I'm always looking at the tractor to see if Janice is coming through. But
That is one of the jokes that we always get. Looks like John Blissenbach's $2,000. He's ahead of me on the next live item. Jansen Manure, 10 hours tractor, tank and fuel, driver, donated by Roger and Janice Jansen. We are focused in on this one right now. Highest bidder right now is $1,500. We've got $1,700 from Lisa Leidenfrost. Thank you, Lisa. Let's keep these rifling in on the Jansen Manure Hauling. $1,800. Stephen Joyce call.
Yep.
Keep them coming.
You know, it may be bid on that, but I don't have any money.
1,800 for Stephen
What
Joyce.
I leave around.
So we are sitting at $1,800 on
Only a
the
dog, I guess.
on the Jansen Jansen manure hauling. And we are wanting to ratchet this one up as fast as possible. There might be a rumor that we have more than one of these. So let's get this one rocking and get this going here as fast as we can.
That's what, you know.
Current high bidder is 1,800, or we're looking for
Yep,
1,800.
Stephen Joyce call have it for 1,800.
Stephen Joyce
Thank
call at
you very much.
1,800. Lisa Leidenfoss at 2,500. Thank you for jumping in along.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. $2,500. Lisa Leidenfrost.
Yep.
We do have these. Do you have your phone on you, George?
No.
$2,500, Lisa, still, yep.
So, quick thing. We did talk about this. No max bids on live items. You have to be ready to bid. There's no max bid functionality on live items. So we are on a time clock. So we are cutting these off as fast as possible. We are at $2,500, looking for $2,600 on the Jansen manure hauling rental, donated by Roger and Janice Jansen. Bill Andrews at $2,800. Thank you, Billy. 10 hours tractor, tank, fuel, and driver. We are at $2,800.
Carolyn Best put a new bid. Thank you very much. Dennis, you want that gun? Attaboy.
$2,550. What's our grand
Twenty-
total?
there.
$2,800.
Good game last night playing Royalton. First time in 37 years,
Auction
probably.
total
Gotta be, I would guess.
$63,750.
We are at
Lisa,
$3,000 on Jansen manure hauling. Do we have another bidder? $3,000 on Jansen manure hauling.
Bill, Steve, the other bidders. Bill Andrews, Steve Call.
Bill Andrews or Steve Call. We've got $3,000 from Lisa Leidenfrost. We're going to give it 30 seconds, and we are going to close the first Jansen manure hauling.
And again, anybody that got in here later, like they do, you know, they always say, for those of you starting in here, if you wish to, you're not in on buying an item, you can certainly donate. Click donate. Steve knows how to tell them to click, which is, you know, down in the lower left or something.
Yeah, left-hand side of the screen. We're at $3,200 on the Jansen manure hauling. $3,200. We've got 30 seconds, and then we're going to play some phone calls. We've got Steve call in at 3,200.
Thank you, Steve.
Lisa at 3,500.
Thank you.
Lisa Leidenfrost, 3,500.
Lisa Leidenfrost, $3,500. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Steve call, Billy Andrews. Are we in? Are we all bid? All right, we are waiting for 3,600.
Sarah Funk, there we go. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
That's grammar, eh?
Stephen Joyce
Call,
call, 3750.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much.
Yep, Steve Call, 3,750.
All right, we are at Steve call at 3750. We've got
Yes,
30
thank
seconds. We're waiting on someone else to come in.
Lisa
Yep.
or Bill.
Lisa or Bill?
Lisa's back in at 4,001.
So $4,100
No,
from Lisa.
$4,001.
$4,001
Thank
from
you. Thank you.
Lisa Leidenfrost.
There, not a boy.
So we are looking for 4,200 on the first, on the Jansen manure hauling.
How many
Take
more you
food
got,
driver.
Steve?
We might have some more. Roger and Janice might have a secret.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 4,100.
$4,001 to Lisa Leidenfrost.
$4,001 for Lisa Leidenfrost. I am going to place a phone call here. Oh, this is repeat.
Oh, Steve's back in, 4,200.
4,200.
4,200. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
$4,200 on the,
Don't watch that.
In the computer world, we're calling this reboot, right, Steve?
Yeah, we're gonna give it a quick flash here.
Okay, where are we
Lisa
at?
Leidenfrost is in at $5,000.
$5,000.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Absolutely wonderful.
All right, we got Steve and Joyce call. Is it between Lisa and Steve?
Yep, Lisa and Steve. Lisa's currently winning at 5,000.
So I think we're gonna give Lisa a call. Do I have Lisa's number? Do I have Bob's?
I'm not sure.
Do we have their numbers?
I got Bob's number here, yeah.
Let's give them a call. Let's give her a
Lisa is
call.
winning.
Give her a call.
Lisa is winning at 5,000.
Do you want her number?
Yeah, we're gonna give them a call, and we're gonna close the first Jansen manure hauling at $5,000
That's to
So
Lisa.
we are-
to Lisa Leidenfrost. We're gonna call them and see if they want to buy another one. Roger and Janice said they would do a second one for me, and then we will give a call to Steve and Joyce Call. So if
Put Bob on speaker.
sure,
Bob, you're on live.
and
if
then
you're
we're gonna
hearing
call Steve.
me. Bob, George here at the auction here. We're at the auction here. Bob, would you be interested in buying another one of those manure hauling tanks? Yeah. Would you want to buy another one?
Lisa's at 5,200.
Okay, Bob, we're gonna close this out at $5,000. Jansen's are willing to do another one. Do you want to buy more than one?
Yes.
All right, so we want to buy two at 5,000 even.
5,200 is his top.
All
bid
right, so
now.
we're gonna sell you two of them at 5,000 even. Do you want to buy three?
Sure.
All right, you're gonna buy all three at $5,000 even.
5,200.
All right, no, $5,000 even. We closed the first one at, so we're gonna sell you three of them for 5,000.
Each.
Whose bid was at 50?
Does that work for you? Awesome. Thanks a lot. We are
Thank
closed.
you.
Thanks a lot, Bob. We
God
appreciate it.
bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right, Steve, what's my next agenda here?
Let's
Thanks to
rattle
Steve
through.
and Kristen and me and Becky, whatever, but these two folks did a great job. They got everything, as you might guess, I'm the real technical guy here.
Woo, thanks, Leidenfrost.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lady Press.
Yeah.
Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah, so real quick recap here. As a humongous thank you to Bob and Lisa Leidenfrost,
Yes,
who just
yes.
bought three quantity Jansen manure hauling rentals for $5,000 and $1 a piece. So thank you to the Jansens
Probably
for
don't have a
donating.
manure bid even that I know of.
This is absolutely
That's
phenomenal. We are sitting at $67,000 overall against our target. That includes all pledges, all donations, and all current auction bids
Thank you very
Um,
much, folks.
so far.
That's
This is
absolutely-
fantastic. So we have 5
Simply
minutes,
amazing.
George, to rifle off the rest of these, and then we're going to go to the Grand Marais House.
Where are we at, Steve, on the second?
Let's take a peek. So we are an anti-gravity chairs and cooler donated by the Buckman Lions. Divine Woodfire Pizza Party for 12 to 15, donated by Divine Pizza, Brian and Terry Hurd. And the kids picnic table, donated by Jamie and Michelle Licky. That's the second of two. So.
Handmade gift basket, crochet blanket, kitchen towels, washcloths, homemade jellies, and vanilla. Donated by Sarah and Mike Seelan. Thank you very much. That sounds wonderful. Grain hauling, 2 semi-loads of grain hauling to St. Cloud facility of your choice, donated by RB Trucking, Rodney Bozer.
Currently is a $900 bid.
$900 bid. Chuck Gruber, I know in the past you've bought this, mentioned here, we're at 900, Chuck, so maybe it's you, but anyway.
Hand-tied quilt, queen size, donated by Jenny Lardy. Thanks, Jenny. Pioneers Bench, donated by Lashes Auto. Framed Farm Landscape Print, donated by Fallsnet and Riverside Realty. And they also have a Blessed Assurance Chapel print a little bit further down. Wood Welcome Sign is an anonymous donation, and Christmas Quilt is an anonymous donation. So thank you also to those donors that wish to remain anonymous.
A blessed basket, $50 Pierce bucks. Fall. Give thanks sign, pumpkin spice coffee, caramel syrup, mug, donated by Cindy Shaw, Edina Realtors. Thank you very much, Cindy. Baby bear basket, donated by Anonymous. Throw pillows and blanket, donated by Anonymous. I didn't miss any, did I, Steve?
No, I think we're in good shape. House Renew Basket, Roomba Vacuum, Painting gift certificate by Blondie Gangle and some cleaning products donated by Royalton Lumber. A full Calcutta cooler. It's got Mike's Hard Lemonade, Budweiser, Coors, and Bud Light, donated by Joe and Gloria Landers.
Thank you, Joe.
Baby quilt toy and onesie donated by Anonymous, and a Tastefully Simple and Thielen Meats basket, two $50 gift certificates donated by Deborah Myra.
Blessed Assurance Chapel print donated by Falls Net and Riverside Realty. Thank you very much. Christmas centerpiece and candles donated by Mary Kimmon. Michael Kors bucket purse donated by Anonymous. Bucket purse, what does that mean?
I think it's like a bucket, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
A 5 gallon.
Fill the bucket. That's what
Sure.
we're doing this evening.
Pasta La Vista basket. Everything you need for a pasta meal donated by the Lee and Flicker family, and the Bloody Mary basket donated by Jean Flicker. So that is real quickly rounding out all of our amazing donations for our standard auction items. So we are at 8:44. The system will not lie. It closes at 9 p.m. sharp. Reminder, we're going to shift into our third live auction item. No max bids on live auctions, but set your max bids on your standard auction items. The system crash closes those automatically at 9 o'clock. So we cannot go back on any of these once we close them out. So it is 8:45. We are on our third live auction item, which is the 2-night stay Grand Marais home. You want to talk about this, George? This is donated by George and Becky.
It's right off Highway 61. It's about 3 miles back towards Duluth from Grand Marais. Beautiful home. It's 5-bedroom, 2-bath, I think it was. Pool table in the basement. There's a 9-foot pool table in the basement. The view is panoramic, extraordinary. I mean, it's you're literally the opening you're right on the lake, and then you got the view of that stone arch is what they call it anyway. Wonderful, wonderful place. Again, right off the highway through 61 there. A person can't bring the Lund because there's no dock and stuff, but that's Lake Superior. It's and so yeah, wonderful home.
And where are we at on the Grand Marais home? So we are closing Grand Marais by 8:55 or 8:54 sharp. We have 9 minutes. If you want to bid, get your bids in, get them in fast. No max bids. This is a live auction item. We are closing at 8:54.
Sarah Funk is currently winning with $2,999.
We're at $2,999 by Sarah Funk. This is a 2-night midweek stay, includes the cleaning fee, $1,500 minimum value. Obviously, the ability to extend over a longer window of time. 5-bedroom home on Grand Marais, or in Grand Marais on Lake Superior. We are at $2,999, looking for $3,099 in the next 8 minutes.
People, if you're wondering, Grand Marais, if everybody's been up there and whatever and stuff, but there's so much to do up there. The waterfalls are just tremendous. Me and my son Bradley took a trip last year, just the two of us, and he said, "Dad, we got to go up to a waterfall, which is called Devil's Tower. Not Devil's Tower, but it's Devil's Canyon. Anyway, it's simply amazing. I couldn't believe it. And what it is, it's a waterfall. 2 waterfalls. One goes into a hole into the ground, and mysteriously where it goes, but it took them a number of years to figure out that it comes out into Lake Superior like 1.5 miles in. So it's a sight to see, and that's just one of the many up there in the Grand Marais area. So
we've got a $300 bid on the welcome sign from Kim Rushlow. Where are we sitting on Grand Marais?
John Lissenbach with $3,150.
We're at $3,150 on Grand Marais. Get those bids in. We have 7 minutes.
Brother-in-law, huh?
Carla Stump was in on it, Sarah Funk, and John Blissenbach. So if Carla Stump or Sarah Funk want back in,
we're looking at $3,100 on the Grand Marais home with John Blissenbach. I'm looking for a $3,200 or more bid in the next 7 minutes. Let's see what else we got. Brandon Baker on the framed farm landscape print. What's our overall total?
let me tell you right here.
Kristen's refreshing against our target.
$73,100.
$73,100.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you for making this easy. Sarah Funk, $33.75.
Thank you.
On the Grand Marais home. We're looking for a $3,500 bid on Grand Marais. That one closes promptly in 6 minutes. Get your bids in. No max bids on live auction items. Jim Andrews, $625 on the Mega Touch. Thank you very much.
Chris, thank you.
So I said
There
it
we go.
before, I'll say it again on these live auction items. We are delaying to you about 10 seconds. Do not wait for me to say we're closing it. If you want to bid, hit the button as fast as you possibly can. Don't wait. It should get you'll get outbid notifications. We are running probably 10 seconds behind once it gets from us. Frosty's Bar and Grill, by the way. I don't know if we said Frosty's. Thank you for hosting us tonight. 10-second delay. So if you want to bid, bid. On Grand Marais, where are we sitting?
Sarah Funk, $3,375.
$3,375. We're looking at a $3,500 bid on Grand Marais. We are 5 minutes away.
Pledge, thank you very much. Thank you.
$150 pledge. Reminder that we can pledge on the left. $700 on the Mega Touch. These are rifling off. We have 11 minutes.
Jim Andrews
you.
in
$3,500,
$3,500 on the Grand Marais home.
How much?
$3,500.
So we are looking for $3,600 on Grand Marais, and we have 5 minutes to do it. We have 10 minutes overall before all auction items close, with the exception of the Blessed Guitar. That one will be done at 9:01. We will raffle that, or not raffle, live auction that one off at 9:01.
Thanks again, folks. This is absolutely wonderful.
Everybody that's placing bids, this is
Milner,
phenomenal.
attaboy. Rudolph, the big, tall.
I promised my son, what are we at on the signed helmet?
I know.
35,
30
oh, 3600.
Nathan Gruber,
Nathan
attaboy,
Gruber. Got a couple new bidders on that. Nathan Gruber's
3,600.
at 3600.
We're looking at Nathan Gruber, Sarah Funk, Jim Andrews, John Blissenbach, Carlos Stump. Anyone else that wants to get in on Grand Marais, we have 3.5 minutes to do it. Please get the bids in as fast as you possibly can. Do not think about it. If you want to bid, hit the button.
Deborah, thank you very much.
$700 bid on the patio set and heater. Deborah Myra. And we're looking for
$3,600 with Nathan Gruber.
We're looking for 3,700 on Grand Marais. Winning bidder is Nathan Gruber. We have 3.5 minutes.
That's absolutely wonderful.
Before we
Thank
close
you,
it down.
folks. Thank you.
501.
Brittany,
is the
thank
helmet,
you.
501.
So I don't have to bid on it.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're looking for 3,700.
Yep.
3,700 on Grand Marais. We have 2.5 minutes on Grand Marais, and we are closing it. Winning bidder is Nathan Gruber, currently at 3,700. We're looking at 30.
He's at 36.
He's at 3,600. We're looking at a $3,700 bid. Keep hitting refresh. Let me know if someone pops in. We've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes before we close Grand Marais. Winning bidder is $3,700. If you want in, let her go.
Dennis, thank you.
All right, we're gonna watch these bids come in. We have about 1.5 minutes. We're still sitting at $3,600 on the Grand Marais 2-night midweek stay. Nathan Gruber, thank you, Nathan. Anyone else out there? Last call on Grand Marais. We've got about 1.5 minutes, and we are gonna shut down Grand Marais. If you wanna make a bid, make it now. We're
Thank
looking
you
for a
very much.
$3,700 bid.
If we forget anything, Steve, I think we're doing pretty good.
I think we've got everybody covered on the standard stuff. So we are going to get through this and then do our last push on all of the items. 8 minutes I'm watching, 8 minutes until close on the overall. Please get your bids in on the standard auction items. Please set max bids to make sure. If you set a max bid and you're the first one that set that bid, it is your bid. So if you bid $1,000, we've got Darren Gertz $3,000 on the Super Bowl party. If you set the max bid first, you will win because you're the first one to bid it. Nathan Gruber, $3,600 on the Grand Marais home. We've got 30 seconds, and we are going to close that down and shift to our final push with 8 minutes to go before the close of the auction. We are going to close Grand Marais. Congratulations, Nathan Gruber. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Stephen Joyce, thank you. We got, okay, anyhow, I guess I'm sitting here live on the air. Anyhow, thank you very much, people. It's absolutely, this is simply amazing.
So get on here and watch us.
Really appreciate it. The school is a wonderful little school, and it's educating a lot of beautiful little young lives. And thank you, and God bless you for donating to it.
So a couple more reminders. As we watch all the bids come in, we're going to highlight them here for the last 7 minutes. The pledge and donation link on the left will be open. We'd love to get all of our pledges and donations in tonight so we can see this be just a fantastic success. $1,100 on the Mac tool sets, tool set from Jamie Littke. Our grand total at this point in time, Kristen,
$75,534.
so we are just shy of our overall. What's that?
There was a new bid on Grand Marais,
It might have
3875
been
from
delayed.
Nathan.
It's closed now though.
The Grand Marais is closed. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I
We'll
think
refresh it here.
computer driven, it's
No,
what
I'm
we
just
can
letting you
do.
know.
Yeah, thank you. Again, we talk about G at all, or do we?
No.
No.
Nope, so the software we're using is
Oh,
from,
she's at 4,000.
so I'm not sure what's happening with the,
Yeah, we should be closing down to that one, folks, for the, sorry, but we're done
While
with
Steve double checks on that, we just want to remind you guys, like he was saying, to pledge. On the screen, you can pledge your dinner tickets. Since you couldn't be here with us to eat tonight, we're hoping that you can still think of us and pledge that amount on the dinner tickets. That'll show up in our grand total as well. We are trying to reach that grand total of $80,000 tonight. So anything you can do to pledge if you did not win an item, keep in mind that you can still give any donations through the site.
Thank you very much, folks. It's,
so Grand Marais is magically open. And the winning bidder's at $4,000. It reopened. So
Technical difficulties.
So Steve is currently working on that.
if we want to get bids in for Grand Marais, get them in now because we already
If
closed
you'd
it
like
once.
to do a Grand Marais, we're gonna keep it open yet,
Yep,
Steve?
it's
All right,
open.
folks, all right, get on that. They've been all right, sir, let them get open now. Here we go now.
So current winning bid is $4,000 from Sarah Funk.
$4,000 from Sheriff Funk, that's where we're at here.
Nathan Gruber just had one on there for 41.
All right, Nathan Gruber's in at 41.
4,100, here we go now, here we go, any more
One
now?
last final bid on
Final
Grand
bid?
Marais.
Eric, thank you. Again, thank you very much, folks.
Got Nathan Gruber at 4,100.
Nathan's at 4,100, that's where we're at, Steve?
That is where we're at.
Okay.
We'll give Sarah a few more seconds.
Thank you very much, folks. This is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. New bid on the Mega Touch. All right.
Kristen, go to it, please. See if you can.
Now that Mega Touch's got dirty stuff on it, but I had them shut it off, so we don't need to.
There's only like 4 minutes left on that.
Yep.
We're at 8:56 right now, folks. Is that right where we're at? 8:56 the time. Now 9 p.m. is when it shuts off, folks. That's when
42.25.
we're shut down. We're at what?
42.25.
But we're not there yet.
Technical
42.25.
difficulties.
We're that's where we're at on the.
And just a reminder
Steve is
that
working on the.
at 9 o'clock sharp, out of our control, the site will close all auction items. Aside from those live items that we're gonna go through tonight yet, but any other items that you are currently bidding on,
Nathan Gruber, I need a bid.
We would like
Yep.
you to make sure that
We
you
need
have your high
Nathan.
bids in.
Go back to Nathan Gruber. We're gonna
Nathan
close.
Gruber, we're gonna come back to you on the Grand Marais House,
If you're interested,
the highest bid. And again, you have about 3 minutes on the other auction items.
everybody.
Becky, what's our grand
We're
total right
bidding
now?
on the.
The grand total is
Thanks again, folks. Thanks again. It's unbelievable. It's great.
76,634.
76,000.
634. That is absolutely.
We are so
great.
close to that $80,000 mark,
Thank you.
please. Make your
Nathan,
bids.
we got a bid from Nathan Gruber, or are we gonna lock it in on Sarah Funk?
John Blissenbach's back in at $4,350.
4350.
All right, we are gonna give one more minute on that Grand Marais, and then we have to move on to our other items. So we are gonna ask Nathan, Sarah, if you have any more bids on the Grand Marais house, please get them into us right now. We're gonna give about one more minute, and then we have to stop accepting bids on that item so we can move on.
We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes,
2 minutes,
before
folks.
all auction items close. 2 minutes.
Go ahead. Teddy's in on something here.
Pledge.
Pledge. All right,
All
attaboy.
right.
Alumni, attaboy. Leo Wessler, thank you very much. Jim Andrews, thank you. Yep. Good job. Thank you, folks.
We've got 4350 on Grand Marais.
Janice Jansen, thank you. 4350 on Grand Marais.
4350 on Grand Marais.
Who's holding that bid,
We've
Steve?
John
closed.
Blissenbach.
We've closed
John
it twice.
Blissenbach is holding that bid at 4350, folks. We're nearing the end on that. Correct?
15 minutes ago. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's good. Keep the money coming.
But the
But
good thing is for the children.
yeah, it's for the children.
God bless us all. It's for the kids. For the kids. Yep.
All right, we're gonna give it 20 seconds, and we are closing
20
Grand Marais.
seconds.
We've got 1 minute left.
We got the delay, so now we're gonna count down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
45,
7,
55.
45,
Sarah's
55,
in.
Sarah Funk.
Sarah's in. I'd say we gotta pull the pin on her, Steve.
Well, we're gonna let it play, I guess, because we're gonna go into the guitar here in a minute.
Okay.
New bid on the Your Boat Club. You have
Thank you
about
very much.
less than a minute left to bid on your auction items.
Okay, you refresh.
Sarah Funk,
Yeah.
4,500.
All right, we are at $4,555 on the, and we are at 9 o'clock according to our records. So the items,
5,000.
we got $5,000 on Grand Marais. We're just gonna let it run. So I'm gonna let Grand Marais run. Our other items, if we refresh here, I'm checking to see if we're closed. And Rachel just let me know we are going to let Grand Marais run, I guess, because we got people trying to get in and it's not working. But Nathan is in at $5,000.
Yes.
We are going to shift to our capstone item. What do we have for a total at this point? I'm going to check to see if we can get in on the other items if they
A
have
grand
officially
total.
closed.
$78,925.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're at
Absolutely
78,000.
wonderful.
So congratulations to everybody.
Thank
For
you.
our first 70 items, we are officially closed. The fastest and most stressful hour of probably my entire life.
You
But
did well, my
Yes,
friend.
and George, we did really well. So this is awesome. Thank you very much. Currently, we have 2 open items. We have our Grand Marais house that was closing 5 times but keeps getting bid up. So that's awesome. We're going to let it rock. We're going to bring Deborah in and bring in our last item to present.
So the last item that we have is a thank you to Father David. I wrote up a few words that I would like to say about that, about the guitar. He actually was at school and blessed the guitar. You saw the picture, and he has an autograph on there. It says, "Make a joyful noise and sing unto the Lord, Father David Machi."
Very
So,
cool. Very cool. Excellent.
So I'm really happy that the committee chose this as their final prize for tonight, their final auction item, in appreciation to Father David for his service to our community as pastors of Holy Cross Harding and St. John Nepomuk in Lastro since 2009. Due to the school year ending so abruptly, we never really did get to say a farewell and a thank you to him. So this is a great opportunity for us to appreciate him for his pastoral leadership and involvement in Holy Trinity School. So I asked the staff and the students to come up with some suggestions or words that they would use to describe him. So this is what they've said. Father David, when they think about him, they think of prayerful, patient, musical, teacher, wise, calm, caring, positive, uplifting, guitar, kind, fun, faithful, understanding, inspiring, a singer, creative, religious, happy, devoted, a meteorologist, which maybe some of you don't know, funny, dependable, organized, loves his vocation as a priest, enjoyed the children, and a lover of M&M candy or any kind of sweets, really. Those are just to name a few. Father David loved coming to the school each week to see the students in the classroom. Occasionally, he would stop in the office and tell a story about what students may have said or what he had talked about when they visited the classroom. On one such occasion, there was a student who asked him, "How come you say doofus, D-U-F-U-S, during the Eucharistic prayer? How come you say doofus during the Eucharistic prayer?" Well, Father David, Mrs. Gangle, and Mrs. Miller were like, "I don't know." They were trying to figure out what that student was talking about. Where in the Mass do they think that it says doofus? So they did some research and looking, and finally it dawned on them that the student was referring to the word do fall, D-E-W-F-A-L-L. Make holy, therefore, these gifts, we pray, by sending down your Spirit upon them like the dewfall, so that they may become for us the body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. Well, they all had a really good laugh about that. And now, going forward, Mrs. Gangle will catch eyes of the other students from that same class during liturgy, and they'll kind of wink at each other whenever they get to the word dewfall, because they think of the word doofus. So Father David was always impressed by the depth of the children's faith and love of God. Father David, thank you for bringing your deep faith to inspire us and being part of our school family. God bless, and thank you, everyone, again for this wonderful evening.
All right, I'm gonna have you hold this.
Okay.
We lost George and Becky.
Yep.
So I'm not sure if we're having an issue or what's going on, but what we're going to do is in past years, we always have our capstone item, and obviously this one is extremely sentimental. So we want to make sure that we do what we can for the school. Most importantly, we want to do this in honor of Father David and for the students. So I have what Joe would always do, and this is where Joe could really be handy. I have a $100 bill that I'm going to tie into this. We're going to do what we can in a couple different ways. One, we're going to auction off this guitar for just as much money as we possibly can to support the school. We're going to ask that you click on donations on the left and put your $100 bill in the guitar or in the jar. We're going to try to see what we can do to bid and auction this item off in a rapid fashion. So I'm getting lots of phone calls that they want me to reopen. Grand Marais still open, and they really want me to reopen the trap shooting party. So it is for the school, but they're all open. So we will. I'm going to wait for a text from wherever Dawn Gruber is to see, because she's the current bidder on where we would be. We're going to collect some $100. And we're going to auction this bad boy off.
Jamie Litkey is bidding a high bid of
guitar donation. So we are at $5,000, and let's get these bids rifled in as fast as we possibly can.
Jeff Jacobson.
Rosie Trizabilla, thank you, $100 pledge. George has got $100. Let's stuff the jar. I know a lot of us are at house parties. Please click the donation button, and let's get. We are officially closed on the trap shooting party. How are we sitting on Grand Marais? And then we are going to transition all of our $7,500. Thank you very much, Ramona Hennikin, on the guitar. We're going to check back in on Grand Marais. I'd like to close that one prior to the guitar.
$5,200, Nathan Gruber.
Nathan Gruber at $5,200. On Grand Marais. We are going to close Grand Marais in 30 seconds at 9. 08. And please be aware that the pledge button that you're clicking and donating, that money goes dollar for dollar to the school. That does not go to our winning bidder. Those dollars are coming directly to the school. So please keep those coming. Thank you, Kim, for the pledge to the school. John Blissenbach, $100 pledge. Thank you. Checking back in on Grand Marais. We're still sitting at Nathan Gruber. Thank you, Nathan.
I did get one call from one of the parties that's going on, and their computer isn't real quick. So
10,000.
we're working on, where are we at?
10,001 on the guitar.
God bless you. God bless you, people. That's great. $10,100 on the guitar. Thanks again, people.
Putting in those $100 pledges. Eric Hennigan, thank you for your $100 pledge.
Thank you. Paula Reslow, thank you very much.
Holy Trinity is really blessed by our community and all of the things that have been part of the school. I guess having been here for 14 years and part of the school and been part of the community and getting to reacquaint myself with some of the students, the teachers. I mean, it's just been a wonderful experience. Holy Trinity provides so many things for your children that you just can't imagine. They're, like Father David said, their faith is so deep and they are so inspiring. The beautiful love that kids have for their faith and their God. And that all becomes because we have the opportunity for our children to go to get an excellent education, not only academically, but also in their faith. Faith is so important as to who we are and who we develop and who we become to be over time.
So we've got we've got this donation from Tom and Joyce. I just want to get that in there. Lots of pledges coming in. Reminder, these pledges are going directly to the school. Where are we sitting on the bid?
Current bidder Jamie Lickey, $10,001.
Jamie Lickey, $10,001. We're gonna hopefully close this up by 9:15. So thank you very much. Please get those bids in as fast as possible. And who did we say was delayed?
Over at Jansen's, they're having a little trouble with the computer. It's a little slower, and whether or not they,
So please keep an eye on the live item. I'm going to give Janice a call here real quick and see where they're at. But we're sitting at $10,000.
Jamie Lickey.
Jamie Lickey.
Thank you very much. I don't know how to auctioneer.
12,000. 12,000 from Steve and Joyce Call.
Steve
Thank
Joyce,
you.
thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Thank you.
Calls are coming in like crazy. Thanks for being patient with us tonight, you guys. Our first time doing a virtual auction.
We hope the first and last.
Yeah.
Right?
Always going to come with a little bit of difficulty, but it's been really great. Current bid on the guitar is Stephen Joyce Call for $12,000. Thank you, Stephen Joyce.
Thanks, Mike Andrews, $100 pledge.
Okay.
Jamie Lickey,
$12,500.
$12,500.
$12,500 from Jamie Lickey. Sounds like
I just got another call to put another 100 in there. Whitey found a $100 bill in Sarah's underwear drawer, panty drawer.
So here it comes.
And so he told me to put another 100 on there. So thank you, Whitey. Thank you.
Where are we
Thanks,
sitting?
Dan.
Jamie Lickey, $12,500.
Thank you, Jamie. $12,500 from Jamie Lickey. $100 pledge from Cindy Shaw. Jane Funk, $100 pledge directly to the school. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How is our overall total sitting?
Overall
as
total
we
is
wait?
being refreshed. Overall total $89,450.
Met and exceeded.
Wow.
Thank you.
We
people.
are-
This is amazing.
We are $4,000 away from meeting last year's target of $93,000. So this is absolutely phenomenal, all things considered.
Jamie
The res-
Lickey's still winning.
the
The response from the community, especially in times like this, is just amazing. $13,000.
$13,000. Thank you very much.
Stephen Joyce, you're in $13,000. We've got. Are we back and forth between Steve and Jamie?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna watch them bid this up for a few minutes, and then if we need to get them on the phone, we're gonna make sure we get the right bid in on this one. We are closed on every other item, so congratulations to all winners. Our
Oh,
live,
Jim Andrews, $500. Thank you for the
Thank you.
donation.
absolutely amazing. So congratulations again to Don Gruber, our Trap Shoe Party winner, Shelly Sullinger with $100, Bob and Lisa Leidenfrost, 3 Jansen Manure
Yes,
Rentals
thank you.
at $5,001. And we have Nathan Gruber, our winner of our Grand Marais house, and that went for
$5,200.
$5,200. I apologize for the technical difficulties. That cost you an extra $1,500, Nathan, but it goes to the school, so I
Goes to the
apologize.
kids, right? That's it.
Only 50.
Yes, only $1,500, right? But we are back on the guitar.
Stephen Joyce still at $13,000.
$13,000.
God bless Father David. What a
yeah.
wonderful
Jamie
young
Littke,
man.
$13,552.
All right. Open up the gates and let them come now.
Janice Jansen,
Janice, thank you. There is, it sounds like, some jars. So we are imaginary stuffing this guitar, and all of those pledges are going directly to the school. Thank you, everybody, for your absolutely amazing and generous support.
Yes, thank you.
Where are we at now, Kristen?
Jean
Jimmy
Suska had a
Littke.
$100 pledge before.
We have
Jamie Littke's at $13,552 on the guitar.
Jamie Littke is in at 13.5.
13.5.
Yeah, this is, I'm gonna reboot this because this is old.
I don't know how to auctioneer, but I can sing an auctioneer song a little bit, maybe.
We could.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Somebody had 7,500 for something. I was confused there.
He's
Oh,
just
it's
refreshing
behind.
our technology's got to be refreshed every once in a while. Jamie Littke, you are still the winner of the guitar for $13,552.
$13,552, Jamie Littke. Thank you very much.
Stephen Joyce, if they
Stephen
want back in.
Joyce, we are checking back with you, and we are going to see how this goes over the course of the next couple minutes, and then probably get them on the phone to make sure we get the proper bidder.
There was a boy from Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom when she told him that he should go to school.
Okay, is he in?
Says there's some technical
Yeah, he's at Jansen's.
Jamie
All right, so we're
Littke's
waiting.
still-
We're waiting on Stephen Joyce. This sounds like they're having some technical difficulties. If anybody else wants to get in on the guitar besides Stephen Joyce or
Yeah.
Well, there they
Jamie,
are,
Stephen Joyce are
Thank you
in
very
for
much.
14,000.
Yep.
14-1.
Anybody else besides Stephen Joyce or Jamie want to get in? Please get your bid in here within the next minute. Otherwise, we're going to get them on the phone and settle this
Andy's
the
got some more
old-fashioned
cash
way.
for us.
So thank you very much. Our current winning bid on the guitar is
Is Stephen Joyce at $14,100.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
$14,100. Jamie and Michelle.
Pledge. Hope we go. Thank you.
Thanks, Opie.
All right, we are waiting on anyone for the guitar.
Who's high?
Stephen Joyce
Stephen
right
Joyce.
now, $14,100.
$14,100 from Stephen Joyce.
Thanks a lot, folks. It's absolutely wonderful.
I am going to give Jamie Littke a call and see how he's feeling about this, and we're going to close this up. Do you want to grab?
Becky's got, you got Steve on the line?
Stephen Lang.
We're going to
George can get him in.
get
Got him
Steve
in.
and Jamie on the line and just make sure we don't have any technology issues.
All
Our
right.
current high bid is 14,000.
Yes. 14,100.
All right,
Or
Jamie.
6 to 1.
All right, Jamie's back
Might as well
in,
just get Steve on the line.
and we're gonna.
Don't forget to put in your pledges or donations on the sidebar.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. It's Steve. I've got Jamie with me too. Jamie, is that you? Well, we're in the middle of this, and I don't trust my technology anymore.
Jamie's
So-
still winning.
Okay, so we're looking at the current winning bidder here at what?
14,601 to Jamie.
All right, you want to get? Let's get Janice Jansen on the phone. I'm gonna call Janice. Who's our current winning bidder?
Jamie.
Yeah, Roger.
I'm gonna give them a call because we couldn't. We had a little bit of a problem. Jamie,
Are you getting tired?
Jamie, you've got it. We're
Yeah,
refreshing here.
Yeah, might
Yep.
that'd
be great.
All right, I just want to make sure we don't miss somebody here, so I'm gonna get both of them on the phone and see where we want to go. All right.
Jamie's
Hello,
winning
John Denver.
14,601.
Hey, Roger, are you there? Janice? Can you bid by proxy for Steve so I don't have any technology that gets in our way? All right, so turn your TV volume down. Yep. I'm gonna take technology out of this.
It's like KLTF, turn the radio down.
So we've got the bids.
Remember the old days.
Well, that's how it is today too.
All right, so I'm
You're
gonna.
on the air.
Okay.
Sorry, Steve.
All right, so I'm gonna try to get this done. Can everybody hear me? So, all right, so I've got Jamie in at how much? 14,000.
14,601.
All right, we've got Steve. You were interested in an up bid on to 15,100. All right, Steve is going to hand it off to Jamie for $14,600. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate your support. You have a
Thank
great
you very
night.
much, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right, we are going to close this off for Jamie.
Thank you very much, Jamie. God bless you. You guys, wonderful, wonderful. Everyone, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jamie.
Wonderful, wonderful people.
All right, so let's. We are going to get a grand total here real quick. We're going to hit the refresh button. I think we still have some pledges and donations coming in. Thank you very much to everybody, all of our auction winners, all of our auction donors. This is absolutely phenomenal. All things considered, the technology side of it, the restrictions and everything, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Great.
We are sitting at a total, Kristen,
92,851.
92,851. So we are going to sign off. Please keep the donations and pledges coming. We will coordinate auction delivery with everybody tomorrow. My email and phone number are on the home screen. If you want to send me an email or a text message,
On how you want to pay, right?
on how you want to collect and how you want to pay. Reminder that even though credit cards were required to bid, we can select or can take cash or check. We do want to minimize traffic to the school for obvious reasons, so please get with one of us 4 committee members to collect and get your item. We'll be working on that first thing tomorrow. So thank you very much to everybody.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
And keep the pledges and donations coming for Holy Trinity. This is fantastic.
Yes.
Have a
thank
great
you.
night, everybody. Enjoy yourselves.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay!